Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have everything? The money, the fame, the perfect life, yet they still wake up feeling empty? And then you see someone who has almost nothing, yet their smile feels brighter than the morning sun. We are often told that happiness is something we catch at the end of a long, exhausting race. But what if happiness isn't a destination you reach? What if it's a realization you choose? Today's story is about a young man who thought he had everything figured out until he met an old man who owned nothing, but taught him a lesson that changed his life forever. Welcome to Haseeb Tales. Let's begin. In a fast-paced city, there lived a young man named Ahmed. Ahmed was a rising star in his career, always working late, always chasing the next promotion, and always mapping out his future. He measured his worth by his bank balance and his calendar. Ahmed's mind was like a crowded, noisy marketplace. He was always living in tomorrow. He truly believed that if he just reached the next level of success, he would finally find the peace he was looking for. But the further he climbed, the more tired he felt. One Saturday, completely burned out, Ahmed decided to take a long walk into the quiet outskirts of the city, desperate to escape the constant noise for just a few hours. Ahmed walked until the concrete buildings turned into green trees, and the city roar faded into the gentle hum of nature. Near a small, dried-up stream, he saw an old man sitting on a wooden crate. The old man's name was Riaz. He was wearing worn-out clothes, his hands were rough and calloused, and his shoes were held together by patches. Yet he was sitting there with a look of absolute calm, watching a group of butterflies dance around a wildflower. There was something about Riaz, a deep-rooted stillness that stopped Ahmed in his tracks. Ahmed sat down a few feet away, feeling the familiar, restless energy of his own mind. Riaz looked at him, smiled warmly, and asked, "You seem to be carrying a heavy world on your shoulders, young man. Are you in a hurry to get somewhere?" Ahmed sighed deeply. "I'm just trying to make something of my life. I have so many goals and so much to do." Riaz chuckled softly. "Make something of your life. You are already living it." He pointed to the butterflies. "Do they worry about where they will be tomorrow? Does the flower stress about whether it will be tall enough next year?" Ahmed looked at him, confused. "But humans aren't flowers, Riaz. We have responsibilities. We have to build. We have to earn." Riaz nodded kindly. "That is true, but you have forgotten the difference between doing and being. You are so busy building a future that you have forgotten how to inhabit the present. Happiness isn't found in the harvest. It's found in the simple act of breathing in the air while you work. You think happiness is a reward for your hard work. I tell you, happiness is the fuel for your work. If you are not happy while you climb, you will not be happy when you finally reach the top." Ahmed sat there for a long time, watching the sun begin to dip behind the hills. He had spent years thinking he was building his life, but he was actually just postponing his joy. He realized that Riaz, who had almost nothing to his name, was wealthier in this moment than Ahmed had been in his entire professional career. Ahmed's busyness was just a mask for his fear of simply being himself. My dear friends, how many of you are waiting for a perfect time to be happy? How many of you are waiting for the promotion, the bank account, or the perfect circumstance to finally take a deep breath? Happiness is not a reward. It is a choice you make today. So here is my question for you. What is one small, simple thing you're going to enjoy today? Not because it helps your career, not because it makes you money. but just because it makes you feel alive? Tell me in the comments. I'd love to read your stories. Remember, the richest person is not the one who has the most. It is the one who needs the least to be truly, deeply happy. Until next time, take a deep breath, look around you, and just be happy.
Before I end this video, I want to share something personal with you. This is the very first story on Haseeb Tales, and honestly, I am a little nervous. But at the same time, I am really excited because this channel is something I have wanted to create for a long time. The reason I started Haseeb Tales is simple. I don't want to tell stories just for entertainment. I want every story to leave you with at least one thought, one lesson, or one feeling that stays with you even after the video ends. And this story reminded me of something I think many of us forget. We spend so much time chasing tomorrow that we forget to live today. We keep waiting for the perfect moment to be happy, while life is quietly passing by. So now, I want to ask you something. Have you ever felt like Ahmed? Have you ever been so busy chasing your goals that you forgot to enjoy the life you already have? Or maybe you have had a moment like Riaz, where one simple experience completely changed the way you think. I had genuinely loved to know your story because I believe we can all learn from each other's experiences. Thank you for being here and for watching the very first Haseeb Tales video. I truly hope this story gave you something to think about. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe the channel. And remember, sometimes the biggest change in your life doesn't begin with a big decision. Sometimes it begins with a single thought. Take care of yourself. I will see you in the next video.